everybody. This is Lila in Hawaii. Well, fall is in the air. Not much here in Hawaii, but I do notice a few dried twigs around. I picked up some today because later on I'm going to make some pumpkins and I'm going to use the twigs for the stems. I just love fall. I love the rustic sort of homespun, comforting look. I love the smells. I love the smells of spices, cinnamon, and even vanilla candles. I just love all that. So my way of getting is to make some fall things. And actually tomorrow I'm going to be teaching a class to some children, and we're going to make a few pumpkins, I think, and we're going to make some ghosts my way. They're totally different than the usual. Anyway, I made some lavender sachets. I got a new pound of lavender buds, and I was going to just show you how I put them together. They're all made in different ways. The first ones I'll show you so I can remove them. Something for, farmhouse look. So I embroidered on burlap. They're all made with burlap. Embroidered the words homestead. Then I tied on a button with one of those bulb pins on each of them and made a twine hanger, so they could be an ornament for the tree too, but they smell just delicious, and if you give them a little squish like that, it releases more of the fragrance. So I put those together with a little collection. This background paper is an old farm style, I think it was from an envelope that I printed off and made look grungy. Then I have an old crocheted, from down under, a crocheted jug cover, and that would be used on the farm, so I'm putting that with it. So those two items go together, and then I printed off some cards that have to do with farm life. There are 4 of them. They're all different and they're tied together. I'm not going to show you them right now, but they're to do with agriculture and homesteads and farms and so forth. So those are done. Now I think I'll just remove those, and I want to show you a couple of other ideas, more in my French style. So the next ones, and I've made these in years past, by the way. These are new, but I do make the same sort of things every year. So I take burlap. In this case, I made little cushions, and I sewed around them, stuffed them with lavender, and I put a word on them that I embroidered. This one says France, and this one says bonjour. And then I added a velvet hanger so that they could be hung on the tree. And then to present them, I wrapped some twine around twice and put a little girl's photograph under there, little French girl. Now both of these have some old lace sewn on, just part of an old lace doily, I expect it is, but I wanted it to be, rustic and a little bit haphazard. So these two I turned, well, after I'd sewn them, I turned them inside out and stuffed them. However, these two I did differently, and actually these were the first 2 I did. So what I did with these is I again cut the burlap, and I also did an embroidery, and I put some scrim behind it. This one says Paris and this one says France, and here again I've pinned on an old button, mother of pearl button, and it's on one of those bulb pins. These also have some lace in the corner, and instead of having to fiddle with turning them inside out, I sewed them twice around and left the seams on the outside for a rustic look. These 2 also have a twine hanger, and then to present these, I always think that's kind of the fun part of it, is I took some twine and I don't know if you can hear, but the birds are right outside my window. So I took some twine and tied that, and then I have another little photograph of a girl, a little French girl. She doesn't want to go in there. So there's another one. And so that would be the way it would be presented. And these are just little gifts. They can be ornaments for the tree. They can hang on a mantle. And they're just fun to do, easy to do. And I'll just show you them again. What I had was, I had this old document that I printed off. I also had that old jug cover. There, it was very finely crocheted. Just beautiful. It came from down under. People don't do that kind of thing anymore. But you know, sometimes you saw them with beads on each of these points to hold them down. But this one just sat on top of a jug. Like that. So there you are. Now I have some more videos I'm going to be showing you. So thank you for watching. Bye for now.